Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Nope, good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Let me see where we're at. I am live. There we go. Yep, I recognize that outfit I'm wearing. Okay. Hi, I'm Tracy Winesapple, and welcome to my studio. How is it all going? Demo tonight. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Heather. I'll give everybody a minute to log in. Let me know how things are going. Oh my goodness, such a day. Such a day. I am live on Facebook and YouTube, at least I think. So if somebody's on YouTube, you can have the snow in my yard. Nope, keep her over there. Hello, Jennifer Decker in Michigan. I always want to know where people are in Michigan because I'm from Michigan. Hi, Ann. Ann is behind the scenes as Tracy Winesapple Studios, moderating your comments. And if any of you use all capital letters, I'm coming for you. Don't do that. Aloha from Hawaii. Again, we cannot feel sorry for you. I'm debating Gatorade or wine. All right. That's why the capital, Battle Creek, home of Kellogg. Used to go there a lot. Went to Michigan State. Go green. Okay. Give me just a second. Nope, you don't want to see that. I'm debating wine, or I am debating Gatorade, or I'm just going to do both. And while everybody's logging in and getting comfortable, it's 7:30. I know I'm supposed to start. Okay. Oh, my God, these things are always on snug. Okay. A little bit of that and a lot of this. I really am a little bit in the mood for a little glass of wine, and I deserve it. So, Gatorade and a little bit of Pinot Grigio. Yeah. Okay. That's my emergency bottle. You never know, right? I have lots of questions. Got your order today. That is excellent news. Oh, here I am. Everybody said wine. Uh, I'm laughing about capital letters because it seems on the internet, ladies, that we don't all know that capital letters mean you're literally screaming at people. And so sometimes I laugh because if you answer a question and maybe the question, maybe you don't answer it clearly, what happens is then the next time they just ask it screaming. And so I just had that with somebody and I was trying to message. And I was like, okay, the capital letters aren't going to jive with me tonight. Um, Felicia said I bought the most decadent red chocolate wine. Okay. Um, anyway, so welcome to my studio. I'm going to answer a few questions first. No, it is not too late to join the challenge. Uh-oh, what happened? Reload. I know you're all going to throw capital letters at me now, but okay, good. I can see me on YouTube as well. So I'm going to throw in the comments the challenge link if you'd like to sign up. I made a PSA today, a public service announcement about supplies, which I will talk to you about. You're not obligated to buy supplies from me. You can find watercolor journals, you can find Sharpies, living in the wild, watercolors, they'll do ya. Um, People are coming back to me and saying, what about this brand? What about this brand? What about this? I have used a ton of watercolors in my life, a ton. I mean, a lot, not a ton, some. I try from the beginner to the And I don't know all the brand names, and some of them, especially overseas. Here's the thing: they're watercolors. Give them a try. You can redo the challenge over and over. It is starting a week from Monday coming up. It is starting January 26th through the 30th. It is 8 p.m. live in our private Facebook group, Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central. I have all that memorized. However, please, 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 if you are in another country, another time zone, if you don't live next door to me, um, don't ask me what time zone because I am not good at it. I don't want to mess you up, and I definitely don't want you upset with me. Google, Chat GPT, just put it in your search engine, and please just put your local time. Put in 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the reason I do it so late is because my Pacific coasters are getting home from work and it gives them the chance. Somebody suggested I do it at 9 p.m. my time because it's better for them. But keep in mind, at 9 p.m., I am just sailing down in creativity, not ramping it up. About 8 p.m. is max for me. And it's 5 nights. So for $10, it's 5 nights of lessons. If you've taken one of my challenges before, please let them know it is fine. I do not bite. My teaching style is one that walks you through everything. So if you've never picked up watercolors before, or there's acrylic paints in there, and there's a brush and a fan brush, if you've never used any of those items, do not worry. I'm going to walk you through them. As far as ordering supplies for me, you know what? I have something cutting on my laser and I can still talk. Hopefully, you can hear me. As far as supplies go, you can still order them from me. I ran into one small issue, um, and it's being rectified. If you see right here these kits, and you see right here these kits, those have all been ordered. And one of my paint orders, da da dum, one of my paint orders decided to be shipped and took a little vacation at my house that I moved from a year and some months ago. So it was a mistake. And oh, somebody wants to know what's in the water. It's just sugar-free Gatorade that I water down. That's what I Um, so I did update everybody on Facebook because I did get one message that said, Tracy, I'm so used to getting a tracking order from you. I didn't get it. You always send things out on time. You're making me nervous. I'm making me nervous too. The paint situation has been rectified. They were going to get it to me by Friday night at 11 p.m., which would have meant, by the way, was not my doing, which would have meant if it would have arrived at 10:59 p.m., I would have been labeling all of those. They're all ready to go, but I would have been labeling those to go to the post office. And on Saturday, I live in the country in North Carolina. Our post office is open for an hour and a half. Nine, yeah, it's really open for an hour and a half. So I will give the link. I do feel good. I just counted journals. I have journals. I have brushes. I have all the things. If you leave this into next week, I can't make any guarantees. And I will run out of journals. I I I do the best I can on telling everybody when to order, and then what will end up. I feel like my eyes are like my mascara is running. Probably. I feel like what happens is come the 11th hour, my team is answering questions of people saying, will I get my kit in time? I don't know where you live. The biggest question I get is, will I get my kit on time? But I don't know where you live. I also can't predict the post office. I do ship priority ground advantage. So just keep in mind, you cannot hold me responsible for you not ordering. And if I run out of kits, or I run out, well, if I run out of journals, yeah. Anyway, I really, I really care. I really, really, really do care. I have not really slept until today when I knew the watercolors will be here on Thursday. The acrylic paints will be here on Thursday. I just in case placed another order of more paintbrushes and I don't need them. But in the off chance I need them, I wanted to have them. Literally, the paintbrush company said to me, Tracy, this is your fourth order. I'm like, I know. All right. So I think I answered all the questions. I would love to have you join us. I think my art challenges are the thing that take the most amount of work and I gain the most amount of pleasure. I can't explain that to you. So today, being that I couldn't do as much as I wanted to get done, and I knew I would just be in this studio space treading water, um, I did not want to tread water. Okay, you guys are ordering. That's funny. Um, I I did not want to tread what's on my porch. What was on my porch? I'm sorry, I don't know. What was on my porch today? Oh, some carpet cleaner. That was what I received on my porch today. Wasn't as great as I thought. Hello, Verizon may be causing 170,000 outages nationwide, but nothing keeps us from connecting with you. I didn't know it about Verizon. Oh, what was on my porch? That was not for the kids. That was some carpet cleaner and some random stuff I ordered from the house for the house. Okay. So what I did today, and I'm going to make this suggestion. Sometimes I lean in to stressing about things and I would just come out here and fret. I made it a point after my morning phone calls and Zooms that I had, and I just took myself out. I went to a lovely craft store, which I shared via Instagram. And then I went over to, I should give the name of the craft store, uh, Pelletier Craft Studio. Y'all, you ladies were so nice. They may be watching or they have a class tonight. They were going to try and tune in. Cindy, Elaine, oh my goodness. No, it's none of the supplies today. I wish. And I knew it. I knew I was getting nothing. Oh, I did. I got a box of tape. I got a huge box of painter's tape. I also got that, but I didn't need it yet. So I went over to this craft studio, lot of card making, craft supplies, art supplies, scrapbook supplies. I mean, they're brimming over the brim. And I do want to thank those lovely ladies. We talked business, local, so lovely. I had a wonderful time. It was kind of cute. I walked in and I said, "Hi, my name is Tracy." I was not sure. It was a house, the second floor of a house. And I just love North Carolina for that. I love North Carolina. Anyway, um, and I walked up, and one of the ladies goes, "You're Tracy Weinzapfel." Couldn't have made me feel more special, more loved, more in a space that I needed. More. Thank you very much. Also bought some things. They were so sweet. So next time people are here, I will recommend. It's in Raleigh. Raleigh. Could you please put up the info for help, please? Do you mean the email address? There you go. Raleigh. And then after I was done there, I recognized I was in an area for a place that I have wanted to go called the Bayleaf Market. And I know they were busy. They have local handmade artisan items. I met the owner. We chatted. I did ask. I finally just had that nerve to just say, hey, I'm an artist. I do hand painted wine glasses, shot glasses, champagne glasses, glassware. Would you consider? Now, I may not get in, but I did ask her, and then I posted on social media. This is the power of social media. I posted on Instagram. She immediately messaged me back and said, here's my phone number. Um, uh, just text me what you make. And then she said, thank you so much for not asking her during Christmas, which I would never do that. Local store owners don't need. But I then took myself over to, normally I have 15 minutes to talk. I will paint. I took myself over, I just needed a place to eat. And I was dying for chicken salad because that lady invited me for chicken salad. I really wanted it. And so I found this cute market wine cafe. I didn't have a glass of wine, but I wanted to. It was only 2:30, and I had the best chicken salad sandwich on a croissant. I ate half with homemade chips and ranch dressing. I mean, somebody's offering me ranch dressing. Okay. Anyway, that's all I have to say about that. It was well spent. I realize my chair is shaking. All righty. I need to grab a journal, which I don't have out here right now. I will paint a journal. It will be available. I will be available, but I got to figure out what I'm going to paint now. I didn't think this through. I don't want to use those. I don't want to use that. Well, I guess I have to paint mixed media. I don't want to use any of the journals that we need for the challenge because that might be a thing. So I think I'm going to paint on this or this or this. Oh, or this. No, I think I found a watercolor journal. Let me just pull them over here and let me see what I'm in the mood for. You know, when in doubt. Hello from Indiana, where it looks like a snow globe. Oh, wine is awesome at awesome at 2:30. It would have been, but I think the expectation of sobriety, it being, on my game, my creative game. I just poured myself a little glass of wine just now. I'm going to set my camera up. If you do want to purchase tonight's journal, you pay for the journal in the flat rate shipping. The painting is for free. Let's set that up. Okay. And I don't know what I'm painting right now. I need a minute to collect my thoughts. Um, y'all have to email. Oh, God, my blouse. Thank you. Please send an email. I don't make any decisions on who gets the journal this weekend. I did, and I made I mean, not a terrible mistake. I just made a boo boo. No terrible mistakes. It just I didn't know that three Teresas. Thanks for reminding me. I'm gonna put something over it because I just bought this blouse in South Carolina, and I've already. Okay. That's better. Hello in Miami. Hello from PA. It's rainy and gray here. There we go. And U.S. shipping only. Thank you. All right. Are we good to go? Am I done with my Mr. Rogers? Change my clothing. Put this in my ear. Okay. I don't know what I'm painting tonight, so just give me a couple of minutes to get my head on straight. I just pulled all these journals out, and I don't know what I feel like painting tonight. Okay, I decided. Hi, Nancy in Nova Scotia, Canada. Now I can zoom in. All right, every Wednesday I do a free live art piece. It's free. I'm live. I'm working in an art journal. For those of you who are very interested in what I am painting, I so appreciate that. And I love requests and all of the things. San Clemente. I miss that weather. Okay. I create from the space I'm in. These are easy peasy, light and squeezy demos. So I'm sorry, I don't take requests. I don't do a Monet. I don't do deep dives. That's what I do in your artful journey, techniques and lessons. But I make sure you get your money's worth every Wednesday and it inspires you to paint. If you're a member of your artful journey, of course, you're sharing your artwork and your artful journey from tonight. And I need painter's tape. Hello, everybody. And also this week we did a book club. I mean, am I out of? Yeah, okay. Oh, no, I'm not. Here it is. Let's start new tape. We had a book club, and that was amazing. This is half-inch tape, and I will cover that cover. Excited to be here. Just did a couple of paintings for the first time following your demos. Lots of fun. I love it that you're here live. And sorry, I have an order that's running on my laser. So if I have to get back up, I have to like repeat it 3 times or 4 times. Sherry said, I just got my book yesterday, missed the book club, but it looks like a fun read. It is a fun read. I signed up for the One Badass Art Journal. Tracy is one of the instructors. Has anyone else signed up? Yep, I am one of the instructors. I think that starts soon, February. The book club wasn't recorded, couldn't find it. Also, talking points where. Let me give you the link to the talking points. Here's the thing I decided with the book club is I feel, and we may change this. Listen, I invited people to the party and did not think that anybody would show up. This has the talking points and the next book. I feel like I am more open to speak. We'll talk about it. Somebody asked if I could do it 2 or 3 times, like and talk about the book. I don't have 2 or 3. I don't. I don't. I could have talked for days. Everybody knows that. Um, but the thing is, I felt like if I recorded it, it kind of like changes. People aren't so comfortable with recording, and it changes the dynamic. Would I consider it in the future? We'll talk about it. The book club is something that I want like to be a space that we're all in and discussing it live. But I will put up the talking points in advance. We learned quite a few things. Sorry about this. I got to change this around. Actually, I'm going to turn this off. I can do this later. Okay, I'll do that later. I'll finish it when I'm done. So I'll talk to whom we'll do it. I am going to pre-schedule it, so that information will be there soon. I literally got off that call feeling amazing. Amazing. I really did. I felt happy. That was the word. Sharing a book like that, and I've never been to a book club in my life. So I felt great. So we did announce another book. We will do it again. People were popping in and out. I know a lot of people were at work and said they couldn't speak. Saturday is the journal making. Oh, okay. Okay. It does start this week or soon. Okay, good. I don't know when things start. They said they'll let me know when my turn is up or on. It's pre-recorded, so I'm done. I'm already done with that. Mm, okay. I'm going to pick a random set of watercolors. Of course, I always want teal. Na 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 na. Sorry, stuff everywhere. I'm just gonna throw the classics in. I don't know what I'm painting. All right. Um, Jeanette, send an email to help at your artfuljourney.com, and Anne will send it to me, and I'll send you my link for that if you don't mind. The email is in the corner. She'll just forward the email to me, and when I'm done, I'll get you that link. Thank you. I'm still getting used to the fact that I don't have to go to work. I mean, an outside job. I don't know why that's so hard to get used to, but I think since Christmas is over, it's you guys, the link is in the comments, and I that way I'll put the I'll put that in the comments one more time, Donna. There. Oh, I might be able to just yeah. Okay, perfect. Thank you guys. Okay, this is what I get for having so much going on. I picked out the classics, which I'm going to throw right here. And this is a very dirty Odyssey set. Very dirty. In fact, it's incredibly dirty. Okay, let me. I'm debating what I'm in the mood for, and I had some sketches that I had drawn up. I think I'm in the mood for this. Then I want to go the other way. Mm, okay, give your watercolors a good 30-second soaking before you begin. I gotta open new watercolors. I feel like mine are like there's not one bit of yellow in this. All right, really wet those down. Okay, whoops. Don't wet them into the journal though, you nincompoop. All right. I'm going to take just a flat brush. I got an idea. I really could use yellow though. Let's see if it's here. Well, that's easy. I'm going to use this one, I think. I've used this before, but okay. Just just some lines. The email is right below under my name, help at yourartfuljourney.com. It's right under my name on the screen, I think. I don't know what you guys are looking at. Yeah, it's there. All right. Now, so far, I haven't done anything that is too hard, right? Let's do, let the colors go together, let them do their thing. Bum, 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 bum. I'm just going to skip around on colors here. Dare I put purple in here? The second I go putting purple, it's so dang purple, but I'm going to do it. I'm just going to go kind of light though. Yeah, there we go. Just ends up being, to me, purple takes over everything and it drives me insane, but I know y'all love purple. I know it's a popular color. I'm using the Odyssey paint set. Using the Odyssey set. The classics is here too, but I haven't really used it. And boy, that yellow, see that orange just ate up that yellow, but that's okay. I'll just put some more down here. This is not going to be a perfect background. Now I'm just going perfect. Now I'm just going to fill the whole dang page up. I know people love purple. I know people love purple. It's like so evident because the second I say, I'm not sure what color I'm painting with, everybody goes, purple. I didn't plan on covering the whole page, and I am. So this wasn't a plan, but sometimes the best laid plans are the plans that are no plans. Oh, go this way. Go this way. Oh, I got into that brown a little bit. I'm drying off my brush and just putting like a uh just across, like just crossing, soaking up any extra water that's there. Oh, I really got into that brown. Okay, there we go. I need another one. Will come with different. Wait a minute. Tracy, I got your last class package with paints and now I filled it up. I need another one. Will it come with different paints? I think, Karen, you may be talking about the kit for the challenge. I want to make sure I have your question right. There is a, I'm not sure I have the question right. So, and if you want, you can send an email to your, I put the link to the shop in there, so you have it. Okay. You guys, if you're asking me questions about things that are from my Instagram stories too, I can answer that over there. I don't have all the links right on me. And I already started painting. Okay. I'm kind of happy with that background. It's kind of patchy, but it's kind of just random. And that's what I want. I'm going to leave even the white space in there. I didn't really use anything from this, so I did not use the classics. Wet them down for nothing. Hello, hello, hello. So I just took my flat paintbrush and I was just swiping across. Never let the watercolors, but I do need this to dry, so I'm just giving it a second. I don't want to force it dry. And then link for the reusable paper towels. I would have to find that. Okay, those, yes. Drop a message to me on that and I'll give that. I'll share those again. I got pretty good. I'm figuring out how to do things now. All right, this just needs to air dry and then I have to think about what I want to paint on it. Okay, good. Oh, I'll send an email, Karen said. If you did order the kit from the last challenge, I did duplicate the classics, but you can order things individually as well. Perfect. We'll answer your question. I like how you chose the background colors. Kind of an accident. Now, I am just going to keep this simple. I was debating a liner brush or just using a Sharpie, but since you guys probably have uh, Sharpies, this might be, oh, that's not dry. Literally, I can see water ponded up right here. I hope you said you filled up that journal, Karen. That would be amazing. Wrong side. All right, I'm going to move this water over. I don't know what that is. That's a flower. That's another flower. That's the mood I'm in right now. How we doing? I wonder, has anybody ever just tuning in, and you don't know what my art is about? Um, Sometimes it's like Dr. Seuss. That's a flower. At least I think it's a flower. What else can I fill in here? We're gonna just go whimsical tonight. Oh, I believe somebody bought this journal. I hope that they like crazy and whimsical because that's what I'm doing. Um, Hopefully you guys, I'm gonna hone in that just a little bit since I don't have the watercolors out anymore. I do take a picture of all the supplies I use. Mm, these are like droopy leaves or droopy petals. Okay, now I'm gonna come in and I'm going to do, 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 do. I need some music. I haven't like had time to like get out here and just play, so kind of looks like a Sorry, I don't, literally my phone just did a cha-ching and scared me, and that's, I think, because I was just into this. Okay. I'm just kind of flicking my pen back and forth. Now, this is going to come in handy. I kind of wish I had a sharper point to this, but my pen is a little worn down. We're just drawing. How's everybody doing? I did one similar to this, but I did it oriented the other way, so I'm kind of like, oh, I got a cramp. Ooh, I got a cramp in my thumb. Ooh, it's just like an artist injury. I have an artist injury. Ah, thank you guys. Cramp, cramp. I think I'm really holding on to this. I normally am more relaxed on the pen, but I'm really gripping it. I'm really pushing into it. And I think that's because it's not, it, it's an old one. There we go. Something is going to happen up here. I just don't know. This literally feels like my brain. Like this is what it looks like. It's different. It is definitely different. And I like the little patches of white. I wasn't sure that that was going to land with me. Oh, B says she's having trouble commenting here, but she's loving the painting and drawing. Okay, thank Al. You know, you guys buy these sometimes before they're done because they go quickly. Um, which I don't, thank you. Um, but I'm always nervous then once somebody buys it and says, "Oh yeah, no, nobody's changed their mind." But it makes me think, "Oh, what if they don't like it?" All right. I mean, listen, I keep it if that's the problem. Okay, I must look. I must look and I must think. I will look up in a minute. It's getting a little woohoo. Like I know I'm packing it in over here, but I'm kind of enjoying the white space over here. So I don't want to like I don't want to fill up all of the real estate. I'm at peace with that. I'm at peace. And when I'm at peace, I'm at peace. Okay. I'm going to damage this pen. I am going to damage this pen, but this pen is kind of toast. So don't do what I'm doing. This is ideally not how you do it. I'm really pressing into it, but this pen is like on is gone. I know. I think you guys are making tons of suggestions, and I'm just rolling right now. I'm just in it to win it. I'll look up in a minute. It's just me and this piece of paper. Okay. Let's see. Whoops, wait a minute. Did you say you only let the paint dry naturally? No, the heat tool sped that up for me. Does the heat gun do something to the paint other than dry it? Yeah, sometimes yes. Carol, what happens when watercolors dry unevenly and they're force dried? And I know people have names for it. It's like cauliflower here, where it splays out. The answer is that can happen. It doesn't bother me, and I don't care about it. But that can happen. So I try. I was just going for it, and none of that bothers me. I absolutely love this background. I like the variances. I like the white. I can see lines. But yeah, the heat tool will do that. Okay. I don't really want to add anything to this other than I've just gone haywire on it. I mean, I've added quite a bit to it. This is not how I like to add dots at all, just so you know. I would have done the foam. This makes way better dots, but I didn't really want to add acrylic paint to this. So I'm just looking to see what more I can. I don't really. I'm done. Sometimes the painting is just done. Somebody suggested white. I'm just not feeling it. I like this. I don't want to add acrylic paint. This is what I would like to add. Pencils down. I know. What time is it? 8:23. Yeah, I did. I like the uneven background. I don't want to add a border. Um, Sometimes your gut is just what knows it's done. And I'm looking up just to see okay, if that blank space could be bothering me. Nope, no splatter, no nothing. I don't want to add, I know. I will use Dorland's wax on this to protect it. I don't want to spray this because it has the Sharpie on it. So I will use that. Oh, my name. What did I use on this? I used painter's tape, a Sharpie. When people tell me that they don't have time for art, number one, and then they tell me they don't have all the supplies, I just use a journal. I used painter's tape. Okay. I used that. Do I count this water as a, no, I'm not counting that. I do take pictures of this. This will be under my blog, on my website, under free tutorials. I just started painting in the journal that has the first page, painted by you. Imposter syndrome got me. I had the journal for a couple of years. Okay. Here is my thought on that. Would you like my thought on that? Because I have 4 minutes. Um, Here's my thing. I have imposter syndrome as well. Now, I happen to love that you guys will tune in. I will list all my supplies. When I paint the first page of the journal for y'all, or somebody orders it, that's to get you started. That is to get you started so that you will paint in there because a lot of you tell me that you're intimidated, don't want to ruin the journal, and blah, 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 blah. Use the journal as your diary, as your safe space, as I always use the journal as if I am not going to share it with anybody. It is not my intention to share it with everybody. Now, I do share it. I do want you guys to know like how I do things and stuff like that. But when I was starting, I did not share it. Okay. I really did not. Good night, Joan. So I just want you guys, please, Robin, use that journal and fill it up with your amazing ideas and do things with it because that journal is just screaming for your artwork. It really is. Just give yourself permission, give yourself grace. Um, just paint some random colors in there. I will go back in the comments if I miss things. I try to answer as much as I can. But when I see that and I imposter syndrome, um, can you paint on the back of the page? You paint it. You absolutely can. Now sometimes nope, didn't leak through at all. But yeah, absolutely. I'm using watercolor paper as well. Sure, I used to, but I don't anymore, and there's a reason for that. I My artwork sometimes is sent out. So, I don't want to give if I have a licensing person who will send out my artwork to companies, and I don't want them to have two pieces of artwork for the price of one. But anyway, I used to paint on all the backs of them. And then one time I just painted the backs of all of them in acrylic paint, like rainbow. So every time you turn the page, it was like red and green and anyway. Okay. I think that's it. Um, the challenge, if you haven't signed up for it, this is the kind of stuff you're going to learn. I will be in there and teaching it live and answering questions. Again, if you're thinking about ordering supplies, as much as I have so many orders to fill at this point, and I hesitate to share it, but go ahead and order. Thank you so much. I wish I had left some white space like you and more water, less pigment, but overall happy. Yeah. Always pick out something that you learned from the page. I feel like that is important as well. And in your artful journey too, I always write down the questions that come in and I try to get all that over there as well. So have a wonderful evening. I did not go over in time. I did not use an abundance of supplies. I only used one, two, three, four. What's my five? I used five. I used my five. Yes, I knew I used. Okay, there you go. I used five supplies. I will make sure to photograph the supplies I used. This will go under my website under free tutorials. It's usually there by Tuesday. Do I carry the wax? I will. I have it on order. I bought a ton of it because y'all asked me about it. So yes. Okay. Have a wonderful day. Thank you very much. Tomorrow I will jump on live and share that your orders are going out. The second that paint comes in, me there. Me there. All right. And thank you, you guys. I couldn't have done this. Vicky said I signed up for the challenge and I got the email. I answered the questions for the Facebook group, but don't think I've been accepted. You will be. Please be patient. Our team is working as fast as they can. It's also 8:30 p.m., so I allow them to have bankers hours when they want. This was before noon today, just checking. You'll be in there. Don't worry. Yeah, over the weekend they were catching up. And Robin, I challenge you, dear one, to get in there and just start painting. I don't care if you pick out the middle page, get in there. Okay? Have a nice night. I will see you guys all later. Talk to y'all soon.